Hello, everybody. I want to thank you guys for joining me today on another series. And of course, I'm live here on Facebook and on YouTube this time. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we're actually going to be talking about high ticket objections. Now, this was an issue that I've had in the past, and I don't have a whole lot of issues with this anymore. I do have one high ticket offer that I do sell to people, and that's my coaching program, which is Ascend. It's called Ascend, and I help entrepreneurs and other individuals alike to create their best reality using the law of attraction and all these other things into place with their using the chakras, really the chakras in their body. So here's how I'm going to show you ways on how to handle these high ticket objections. So obviously, what I want to say first is that, first of all, if you are like a spiritual entrepreneur, your services are priceless. Here is how you can help your clients see it. So first, you have to reframe cost as energy exchange. I used to be in the world of digital marketing and really marketing in a very corporate world where we kind of saw services as a cost and not the energy exchange it really was. The whole time, I was really looking at these services as sort of selling my services as services and not really as the whole package that it really was at the time. So what I wanted to tell people is like, this is actually, hey, audio on YouTube is a little bit fuzzy. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what exactly to do about that because I literally just put that might be a StreamYard thing because I literally just put this whole thing up. Let me see if I can. Let me see what I can do about putting my audio. Yeah, it's there. I don't know what I can do about that. Sorry. If it's fuzzy, it's fuzzy. I literally just switched out my microphone, so it might be a StreamYard thing. Sorry. What I was, yeah, Mercury retrograde, right? That's funny. That's funny, Nicolette. So what I wanted to tell you guys is that I was in the marketing and branding field for many years, and I can tell you that it's a very like service exchange sort of field. It's no one really treats it like the energy exchange that it really is. And this has just been my experience with it. Obviously, it's not the same for everybody, but in this field, it's more about, ooh, what can I get out of this? And can you just do more? Can you do more, 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 more? And, you know, that might work for some people. That might work for some people. It didn't work for me. And me being more of a higher vibrational person, and I'm sure as a lot of people are seeing this, you are a very higher vibrational human as well. What you can see and what you can feel is more of an energy exchange, and we have to look at these as the energy exchanges as they are, right? So we need to see these issues as the energy exchange. So asking your clients, okay, what would this problem, what will solving this problem save or make you, right? What would it save you? Would it save you time? Would it save you money? Would it save you lots of, you know, would it save you so much energy into another project or thing that you're trying to do, right? So, otherwise, like sharing a client story, one of my clients actually, she literally made money almost right away. She manifested a new client. She manifested new clients. She manifested a other call right after that. She had so much to clear. Because of this, she had so much to clear as well. And she ended up manifesting a brand new client and a recalibration call. I had another client that literally not only made money, but she literally like created a whole new program off of what I did for her. And she not only did that, she set off on a brand new path um, that she was so afraid. She was so afraid of going live every single day. I was afraid of going live every single day until somebody gave me a challenge. Start going live every day. And I did. I still remember when I did this. This was like 4 years ago. I did this 4 years ago. And I went live every single day. I was scared to death. And I look back and I'm like, thank you. I want to say thank you to that person. I actually know the person who did that. Thanks, Deja. Deja, my friend Deja actually did that for me. And I was like, thanks, Deja, because now I go live often. I go live so often now. But yeah, like this is something going live, and this is just one example. She went live almost every single day. I did the same challenge with her, and she went live right after. She went live so often. And not only she go live, she created a retreat. She's now holding retreats. She wrote 3 books. I'm featured. I'm featured as one of the in her acknowledgments in one of her books, which I'm very, very excited about. So, um, yeah, yeah, and I've had so many, and of course, I'm also a Reiki healer, so I've had Reiki clients tell me how much better they feel all the time, like even one session with me. So, like, it's it's amazing. It's amazing what can happen, but like you also got to be open to doing the work. And I think the people that end up doing the work on themselves are the ones that are going to get the effects of all of it. So getting back on track, one of the ways you can combat that is to share a client story and share the ROI. And of course, money fears when value becomes tangible. Money fears dissolve. And the second thing you should also notice is, what is the real objection? What's the real concern about the price? What is the real concern and the issue behind the price? Because it's not about the price. This is all about root chakra, by the way. Root chakra issues, those aren't the main issues. Root chakra issues, they're deeper. They're a money wound. There's usually a money wound considered with the father, with the mother. All of that stuff is behind. It's usually attached to a fear of failure, fear of not being good enough, worthiness, things like that. Again, stuff I had to also work through, still working through some of that stuff too. I mean, I'm not immune to all of this. Like I have to go through a lot of this, and working on it is like a daily thing. So you would ask the other person, if money weren't the issue, would this be a hell yes? And honestly, I always tell people, if they want to work with me and if it's not a full-bodied hell yes, they don't feel a hell yes in their body, don't work with me. Most no's are really about trust and not numbers. And the last thing you guys should worry about is standing in your worth. And of course, this goes all back to self-worth. This all goes back to self-worth. Standing in your worth. This is the price, and this is why it's fair. Actually, I wouldn't even say this is why it's fair. You should work with me, and this is my price. There are no discounts. There are no discounts, right? There are no discounts with this. This is what it's going to be. All right. And by the way, it's a $22. It's $22 to book a call. It's basically to hold your space to book your call. It's to hold the $22 is to hold your space. By the way, and of course, you guys, I feel like I can get rid of a lot of tire kickers when you offer something for free. I used to do free discovery calls all the time, and that came with a lot of people that just wanted to kick the tires just to see what is out there, what's going on. I've had people, but back when I was doing social media management freelancing, I've had a lot of people just tell me, I'm just here for the free call. I'm just here for the free strategy. I'm just here for the free this. Which, by the way, that's so rude. That's so rude when people tell me that. Like, they had no shame in saying that. Which, yeah, whatever. But they had no shame in telling me that. It's so funny. But these guys, like, they aren't your client. The ideal client is going to see your worth. They're going to see your value. They are going to pay you upfront. They are going to pay you upfront with a split payment. You can also tell people if money really is an issue. I've had extended payment plans before, but you can tell them, like, how much can you pay up front, and we can figure out a payment plan after. How much can you pay up front? And what is this worth to you? Is this worth a lot? And if it's a full body no, it's a full body no. And like, if it's circle back in a year, in a 6 months to a year. But just let it go. I think letting go of the outcome, and I know I just put a post on this the other day, but healing yourself and letting go of the outcome are probably one of the best things you can do. It's probably one of the best things you can do for yourself and for your mind, body, and whole spirit. Shaking out the nervous system, like going back and don't. The thing is that you are what you manifest, and you are what you manifest, and you are what you talk about. So if you are constantly telling people, and if you're constantly saying, oh, I am this, and oh, I am so broke. Oh, I'm so broke. I have no money in my bank. I have no this and that. And like, listen, it's going to store in your body, and it's going to seep out into your business. It's going to seep out into your business. It's going to seep out everywhere else. So that is what I have to say about that. Don't be that person. Don't be that person where you are constantly in your head about something that you want to speak all this toxic. There is toxic positivity. Toxic positivity is real. Speaking all those affirmations is great, all you want. It won't work unless you heal that shadow. What's the opposite of those affirmations? Okay, I'm worthy. Are you okay with being worthless? And that is something I want to ask you. If you're okay with being worthless, then you're going to be okay with being worthy. See, that's the stuff that I don't think a lot of these manifestation coaches tell you, right? Law of attraction works when you heal those aspects of yourself. When you are so in your own worth and your own confidence, it won't work otherwise. I get a little bit pissed off. Not pissed off. I shouldn't say pissed off. Scratch that, universe. It does get me a little bit in my grinds my gears. I'll say that grinds my gears a little bit whenever I see a manifestation coach say, "Just say I am worthy. Just say I am this," and I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. You can fool your mind into believing. You can fool your mind, your body, and your spirit into believing that you are worthy and you are kind and you are worthy. Well, yeah, I hope you're a kind person. That you're worthy of $5,000 to $10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, $100,000 months. You're worthy of that. You can say that all you want, but if you haven't healed that part of you that doesn't believe that you can't have it, and there is a healing, and that's a root chakra healing that needs to take place. That's a root chakra wound healing that needs to take place, which I have cleared for people and I've cleared from people and they've made money right after. And when you heal that root chakra, the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras, three of those lower chakras, the Muladhara chakra, the Savasana chakra, the Manipura chakra. If you haven't healed those three chakras, and by the way, they're right here. If you guys don't know, they're right here. They do rule a lot of your aspects in relation to finance, and root chakra being the main one. And it's all connected anyway. So those three chakras rule a lot about your finances, including the root chakra is the main one, but like I said, but root chakra is the main one. But if you don't clear those aspects, if you don't find somebody clear, you can clear it on your own. You can clear some of it on your own. But if we're talking about deep, 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 deep wounding, you're going to need somebody to clear that for you. You are, because unless you clear that, unless you clear your energy, you're going to always find yourself stuck. You're always going to find yourself stuck. You're always going to find yourself in all these places, these things in your mind, your body, and your spirit, where you're just going to keep getting blocked from your path, your destiny, your thing that you really want to do. You're always going to be blocked. So unblock those three chakras. Unblock self-worth. Self-worth is the solar plexus and the savasana, the sacral. It's those two chakras. Unblock your self-worth and unblock your money wounds. Where are those money wounds? And of course, it is divine timing. If you are really working on all of this, there's a divine timing. There's usually a pause. There usually is a pause between getting what you want. So you may if you really are doing all the things, there might be a pause. And you don't know when that whole portal comes up. And it's funny, I'm talking about portals, and Lionsgate portal is here. It's actually here. It's at the highest on 8/8 itself. So but until that portal for you opens up, it's not going to happen. So there is a pause. But does that mean you stop doing those things? No, you don't stop doing those things. You keep doubling down and you keep doing the things, and keep doing that mantra. I have a mantra every day for money. Money comes to me easily. Money comes to me fast. Money comes to me quickly, and it's always money that lasts. I say that every morning. and I say it like 3, 4, or 5 times a day. And it gets me into that energetic mode of money. It gets me into that energetic space of money. You know, grounding is something that, like, I feel like not enough people know how to do. Every time I go live on TikTok doing my energy readings and all that stuff, because if you haven't followed me on TikTok, I do energy readings on there. I used to do them on LinkedIn and on there. If you're on YouTube, you can see me. If you're on YouTube and Facebook, you'll see me do those. But if you're on LinkedIn, I do energy readings too. And I used to do yes, no card readings, all that stuff there. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun for me. It served me for a while. It served me for a while. I'm moving away from all that stuff. I'm moving away from all that stuff now. So, but I shifted my whole gears into energy. Whenever I read for energy, and like whenever people ask me, how can I get less stressed? You get less stressed and less anxiety by grounding. Grounding, and get so much, and get lots of sunlight. Get like at least 20 to 30 minutes of sunlight every day. Ground yourself in during that time. I'm not even kidding about that, because so many people, and like there's actual studies on this. You can look it up. Did you know that in did you know that when people went to a clinic back in the day for their depression and all that, they actually put their patients in the sunlight? That was a thing. Like, look this up. That was a thing. This is not woo woo. This is not spiritual. This is not woo woo. This is actually backed by science. Me saying grounding, not woo woo. That's literal. There's tons of studies on this. Go look it up. There is a lot of studies on the effects of grounding and the effects of the effects of sunshine on your body. It's a natural form. It's a natural de-stressor. If you have pain anywhere in your body, go outside and ground yourself and see if that pain goes away. I dare you to do it right now. Go do it. Do it. You'll calm the mind. Also, omega and magnesium. If you're a woman or identify as a woman, omega-3 and magnesium also help with brain health too, as well. So maybe take some of that in place of that as well. So if you guys are interested in learning more, if you are an entrepreneur and you feel blocked, you feel like you're doing everything you can, you feel like you're doing all this stuff, and you don't know where to run, where to go, and you tried every course, you did all the stuff, you did a lot of you took a lot of courses, you went to a lot of you may have spent money on a high ticket coach before, and it didn't work out. That's because you're blocked. That's because you don't know where. That's because you have a lot of information, you don't know what to do. That's either because you did a lot of things and you have a lot of information, you don't know what to do with it, or you're blocked, or you feel stuck, or you could also be this person. You're doing like a rebrand and you need to figure out where you should go next and how you can manifest more into your life. I help with that too. So if you are interested in diving deeper, you can book your LumiFlow call with me today. It's a 30-minute soul alignment call that serves as a powerful entry point, helping you realign your energy, uncover the root of what's holding you back, and receive clear spiritual direction on your life path or purpose. You'll receive a mini energetic scan of your chakra system, clarity on your current spiritual block or emotional pattern, intuitive guidance on your next step, and of course, the chance to explore a deeper mentorship if you're ready. So whether if you are seeking purpose, healing, or soul-led business clarity, this is your first step towards your highest timeline. So if you really want to do that, it's the energy exchange is $22. There are limited spots available. You can book right now. The link is down below. All right, guys, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Happy Monday. And take very good care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody.